For the final time in 2025, welcome into Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier making it all happen on the ones and twos behind the glass. Hope you're having a great day so far. We got a short show for you with Nashville Predators pregame coming up at 1 o'clock. Of course, I get to stay and do that, so it's really not a short day for me, but that's okay. Excited to be here. Watching Vanderbilt and Iowa in the ReliQuest Bowl right now.
You get to sit and watch bowl games and a hockey game.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Right? It's not like you're working at Chipotle taking an order. Where's the lettuce?
No, I'm not helping Dr. Crane spin pizzas. Even though
We
that would be
should, though.
fun. I would love to do
Right?
that.
I don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I
No?
promise you. You don't want to do that.
Heck yeah, we do. Meeting people, talking to people.
Hey, maybe I just want to hang out with you, okay?
Making you a little coin.
We can hang out. You don't want to make pizza.
Okay, fair enough.
I promise you that. My mom doesn't want to make pizzas with me.
I don't know how you don't get burned doing that.
You do.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say
but
he's
you're an
probably
expert,
got restaurant hands.
You know what happens when you get burned, Joe?
You don't do it again?
No, you keep doing it again.
Yeah,
And you build thicker skin. That's what
there
you do.
go. That's
Come
right.
on, Joe.
That's right. Anyway,
You have Soylent Green with it.
Soylent Green. If you made Soylent Green an item at your little pizza shop you got going on, I'd buy all those pizzas.
BOGO deal
Soylent
for
Green
you.
is good.
BOGO. I had a lot of fun yesterday at the Music City Bowl, the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. Tennessee coming up short, losing 30-28 to Illinois. I think after yesterday, I was talking to Corey Curtis about this during a break. I think I'm a bigger Brett Bielema fan now, just watching him on the sideline yesterday.
How is he that heavy when he runs that much?
I
He probably walked 40,000 steps yesterday, yelling and screaming at the refs. It was something else. You might have had a good time and been happy. You tell you who's not happy?
Josh Heupel.
Oh,
and the Vols. How old do you think Brett Bielema is?
He is a little bit younger than I am. So he played at Iowa in the late 80s. I'm going to say he's 53.
55.
55.
Yeah, I did not realize that. He does not look 55.
How old do you think he was?
I thought he was closer to 60. So
Is he
I thought he
still-
was older than you.
Is he still married to that dime?
Jennifer?
Oh,
Yeah, I
he
think
got a
so.
Beautiful wife.
Yeah, well, good for him.
Yeah, good for him, right?
But yeah, no, look, Tennessee, not happy. Josh Heupel, not happy. We'll keep you updated on Vanderbilt and Iowa as they're nearing the end of the first half. And, you know, a programming note, you can hear that game on 94.9 The Fan. So we understand if you come back and forth. It's totally fine.
Right down the dial, Chase.
Right down the dial. That is correct. But I know Josh Heupel was not happy about, you know, some of the opt-outs, some of the guys that weren't there that didn't play. And this is a problem for college football. I think they should just rule and stop it and say you can't opt out. You get hurt, you get hurt.
You can't do that. You can't make somebody do something.
Well, I know that. Right?
Right. Yeah. My bad.
Nick shaking his head like, yep, no,
Take that statement back.
he
real
knows
quick.
that. But
No, I look, and this was not a problem for 10, 15 years. Opting out was, 10, 15 years ago was not a problem. And then guys started doing it because they get in the – and look, I understand both of the sides of the coin of this. I mean, you don't want to play and get injured. Well, Matt Corral got injured at Ole Miss. His career was never – so it happens. But then again, I mean, if you're worried about getting injured, you're going to get injured. I mean, if you're constantly worried about that, things happen and it goes that way. But you can't do it. Tennessee missing all those guys, especially the guys on defense yesterday, kind of the heart of your football team not being there. And Josh Heupel was upset. Now, he's got to be a coach and rally these guys, right? I mean, he's got to get them fired up and ready to play. That might have been one of the most uninspired performances by Tennessee, but yet they almost won the game.
Yeah, they did. I mean, when they ran that kickoff back, I'm like, okay, here we go. But the problem is they never got the ball back. Kudos to Illinois for basically holding the ball for the last 5+ minutes of the game.
Yeah, and you were out
Tennessee
5,
never got a
6,
chance.
7 defensive guys who didn't play in that game, and you're plugging other guys in there to get it done. So, look, you recruit guys, you hope they take over, next man up. That's the whole thing, next man up, next man up. But the Vols yesterday did not, right? The Vols just couldn't do it yesterday, and so they lost it. Now they're 8-5, and there's some glaring facts. They did not beat a team with a winning record, and they went 8-5 and all that. And the portal opens Friday, and they've got a lot of big holes to fill. So the uncertainty for Vols fans, you're feeling it because you don't know what's going to happen in 26.
Vanderbilt trails 7-3, 2:32 to go in the first half. They do have the ball. Looks like they're going to back up a few yards, 5 yards for a false start, but trailing Iowa right now 7-3. Diego Pavia has tried to make some big throws. I don't know if he's trying to showcase that he has an arm or what, but hasn't used his legs as much as I thought.
I don't know what the game plan is. We were watching the game. They had like spread the field wide open. He had avenues to run, and he's sitting there throwing the football.
Yeah.
He's such a dynamic runner. Let him run. And the defense reacts to that. But now that he's sitting in the pocket, throwing the ball down the field.
So they're trying to make something happen with a 3rd and 10 approaching the 2-minute timeout. So again, we'll continue to keep you posted on.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll try not to cuss.
Nice pass. The tight end drops it over the middle. I know reacting to things on TV on the radio is not fun. But anyway, 7-3 Iowa.
And then tonight, Miami, Ohio State, and the Cotton Bowl, as we are now in the quarterfinals of the college football playoff. 1 game tonight and 3 tomorrow. I asked you before we came in here, I was like, you think Miami keeps it close? And you said,
I don't know. They really emptied the cannon versus A&M.
Yep.
And that's it. But the good thing is that's your defense you're relying on. Defense shows up in bowl games big time. So if they can apply that same pressure they did to A&M, it could be a long night for Ohio State. Plus, who's Ohio State played?
Yeah.
You beat Texas at home opening game. You lost to Indiana throughout the season. You played a mixed match of Big Ten teams. So now you play a team in Miami that that's 2 wide open guys that dropped the ball for Iowa. I mean, for Vandy down the field. Oh, my goodness.
Catch the damn ball.
So, anyway, I don't know how Ohio State reacts tonight to a lot of pressure from Miami. We'll see. But if Miami can apply that same pressure that they applied to Texas A&M, it could be a long night for the Buckeyes.
Okay, so this pisses me off because you have the Iowa player that, you know, he's trying to make a play to make an interception, and then the Vanderbilt player is just standing there watching and lets it hit him right in the numbers.
Always be ready.
Yeah, like you got to play that off the rebound.
Won't you text Clark? You got his number, right?
I will text him right.
Hey, Clark.
You know what? I'm going to call him right now.
Hey, Clark, Chase. Not sure what you're doing right now, but hey, listen, tell your guys to be ready.
Chase, I'm a little busy right now. I understand.
You know,
Put
I
Diego
laugh
on
about
the
that. When the coach was in Knoxville, coach over Tennessee, we had friends who would text him during the game and say, the safety's creeping up. He would show me after game. He's like, you see what so-and-so sent me? I'm like, you got to be kidding me. He's like, yeah, the safety's creeping up. Run that reverse to the other side. I mean, so you know people are texting.
Oh, I'm sure.
All the time.
That's pretty funny, though. I do think Ohio State wins tonight, but I'm with you. I don't think we truly know how good they are. They won a close game against Texas, lost a close game against Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. So we're going to find out. I mean, and if Miami, you know, look, I've never thought much of Carson Beck either.
He thought a lot about you.
Well, yeah, I don't think much of him as a quarterback. So we'll see. I mean, I think there's a reason why he's at Miami and not Georgia.
Oh, yeah. But
You know?
he ran that offense okay versus A&M. He didn't make any huge mistakes, but let the defense go. Just go. And Ohio State has not seen a defense like Miami, like they will tonight.
Ohio State a 9.5-point favorite.
That's a lot.
Then tomorrow at 11, Oregon, Texas Tech. Oregon just a 2.5-point favorite.
Again, I don't know anything about Texas Tech. I don't. They play in the Big 12. They won some big games. They have some good players. That linebacker's pretty badass, but I don't know a whole lot about them.
Yeah. And Oregon's always that team that's kind of like you look up and go, oh, they're there. There they are.
And they get beat. You're like,
yeah, right.
I'll be there next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the quarterback. Quarterback's good.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I think Dan Lanning's a hell of a coach.
He is.
So,
but after that game,
no, hang on. Let me do this right. Spot me. Alabama and Indiana.
In Indiana. Yeah. The Rose Bowl. What a game. I mean, again, Indiana, who knows? I mean, they beat Ohio State. I understand. We talked about Ohio State hasn't beaten a lot of big teams. Indiana went on the road and beat Oregon. They demolished a lot of teams in the Big Ten. So we'll see what they're made of tomorrow versus Alabama. I mean, that is going to be what a setting. The Rose Bowl, Alabama, Indiana, a lot that's happening there. So
And doesn't it say "Remember the Rose Bowl" in the fight song?
Does it?
Alabama? I think it's "Remember the Rose Bowl. We'll win then."
I have no idea. I didn't know the fight song is of Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama, drown 'em tide. Every Bama man's behind you. Hit your stride. Go teach the Bulldogs to behave. Send the Yellow Jackets to a watery grave.
Yeah. Yep. The only fight I know with Alabama is when the spotter doesn't show up. That's all I know. Other than that, it's all good.
Yeah. So that one I think is the game of the day, and then Ole Miss, Georgia, with not a lot of people giving much of a chance to Ole Mississippi.
Did you see who chartered the jet for Ole Miss to fly to New Orleans?
No.
Bob Kraft gave them the Patriots jet.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know the
really know why
connection.
either.
But the flight from Oxford to New Orleans is about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So enjoy your 20-minute flight. We'll go up, we'll go
In
down.
the luxury jets.
Right. And land in New Orleans in no time. But I don't know why Kraft gave the Patriots jet to Ole Miss. Good for him.
So here's the nice thing about that game being in New Orleans, because that game will, let's see, it's a 7:00 kick. That game will be done about 9:30, 10 o'clock, or about 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. So when Georgia boat races Ole Miss, all those coaches just drive up to Baton Rouge and they're home.
That's right. They're down there. Did you see the press conference? They're asking Ole Miss assistant coaches who are playing for or who are with LSU. They're like, so how are you going to apply LSU in 26? What are you going to do differently? And somebody had to step in and say, hey, guys, this is about Ole Miss being in the Sugar Bowl, not about these guys coaching at LSU.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you brought them on the stage and we can ask whatever we want. And so they were politely defaulting like, hey, we're here to help Ole Miss.
You know what? I mean, we're going to fight on this. I understand head coach and assistant coach, but you're going to let them do it and not let Lane.
Not at all. Nope.
I disagree with it.
It's the same. I mean, you're letting a rival coach
but they're
your team.
they're going to do the same thing.
It's assistant
they're
coaches,
trying to beat
man.
you. They're trying to beat you too.
But it's not the same as the head coach. It's on the same.
It's not. Look, it's not.
Playing field.
But at the same time, I'm just kind of like,
right now
it's hypocritical.
We argued about Summerall at Tulane coaching in the playoff game. Tulane's not on the same level as Florida, right?
Yeah.
Chesney at James Madison is not on the same level as UCLA. It's not. So your bitter rival who just left you to go across the state, there's no way in hell I'd let him back on that.
I am, but here's the thing: if I'm an Ole Miss supporter, because what's the AD's name?
I don't know.
He has the same name as the former offensive line coach for the Titans.
Mike Munchak?
No.
Keith Carter.
Keith Carter. Thank you. Well done, Dr.
Yeah, right.
Keith Carter said, I have to live here. About Lane. And it's like, if I'm an Ole Miss supporter, I'm still like, why are you letting Charlie Weiss? Like, what's he going to take from here to LSU?
I know I got no problem with that. But your head coach who left you to go across state lines, no way.
Right.
But the Ole Miss fans that I know, and there's a lot that we know, are like, goodbye. We don't want you. We don't need you. And the fact they wore those jerseys to piss off Lane, even better.
Yeah. By the way, something that unfortunately kind of flew under the radar because I feel like CBS college football coverage just doesn't matter anymore because it's not the SEC.
Right.
Today with the Sun Bowl, Arizona State and Duke will be the final broadcast for Gary Danielson.
Oh, really? I thought he was fine. I had no problem with him.
I like Gary.
Everybody was, he's terrible. He's a big Bama fan. Well, Bama won 9,000 games while he called on the CBS.
I will tell you, having met him a few times now at SEC Media Days, because he and Vern and then he and Nestler would come do one day at SEC Media Days, and they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They went to everybody that asked, they said yes. And he knew Floyd a little bit, which was cool, but he was always very nice with his time. And so
who's taking over for him?
I don't know. I don't know if they've said. I mean, probably be somebody from the Big Ten.
Blackledge, maybe.
Could be.
He's on the ESPN. Oh, who knows?
No, he's on NBC now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
See what I know?
It says online Charles Davis is taking over for Gary.
Oh, is he?
God.
Yeah. Okay.
That guy is great. This guy is wonderful. This guy's got great hands. I'm not a Charles Davis fan. I mean, you got to have some sort of opinion like that. And everybody's fantastic. He does the Titans preseason games.
Yeah.
And watch out.
He did the game last week.
Oh, that's right. He did.
With
Yeah.
McCourty.
I'm just not a fan.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. Do we have a question?
Not really, because we're done in. I mean, we're done in an
Yeah.
hour, less than an hour now.
Yeah, we are. So,
Well, just maybe what's your feelings on the Vols, man? Because I'm still shocked at what's going on in Knoxville with all that. It's not good, man. I think there's no momentum. I think it's kind of stuck in neutral. And I think teams are passing them by. I think this is going to be important 26 for Josh Heupel.
oh, that's not good. Junior Sherrill walking to the locker room. So,
hey, at least he's not being carted off.
Yeah, that's true. Question of the day presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill. Your Aries Tactical. Check them out at ariestactical.com. It's Chasing Big Joe for an hour today here on 102.5 The Game.
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Listen, we want to thank you guys for a wonderful 2025 on our show. Even better for all the men who've reached out to us, because we're not going to stop on our mission for mental health in 26. We're going to double down on all this and let you know talking can change your life, can save your life. And we're so honored that we've partnered with Unity Psychiatric Care. They're based right here in Middle Tennessee to get you back on track and living the life that you deserve. I tell you all the time, reaching out to someone and talking to someone and going to therapy changed my life. And I realized I had so much to live for, and I want you to realize that as well. Just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show there. You'll see a link for Unity Psychiatric Care, and start taking back your life. It's private, it's secure, it's confidential. No one has to know you're doing it. I just need you to reach out because I need you here. Or you can call 1-888-508-8002. That's 1-888-508-8002. And also, this is so important. You maybe the one who notices a loved one isn't doing well, isn't acting quite right, and you could be that person to turn their life around. Again, just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show, and there on the right is information for Unity Psychiatric Care. Look, we love you guys so much, and our world is a better place because you are here. We love to see you succeed, and help is just around the corner. Take back your life, and please know you don't have to go through any of this alone. Again, thegamenashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe show, and let the journey to wellness begin. All right, welcome back into the Chase and Big Joe show right here on 102.5 The Game, brought to you by the Omni Nashville Hotel. Well, things have gone from bad to worse for the Vanderbilt Commodores. The punter, Vandy's punt, there's about a minute to go in the half. He had a terrible punt. Iowa scores a few plays later. They're reviewing it right now. It looks like he's in, though. If this is good, Iowa goes up 14-3 on Vanderbilt. And Chase and I were talking about, they're making Diego Pavia stand in the pocket and throw the football. Are they trying to give him an NFL real resume tape?
I don't know.
That's touchdown. So 13-3 Iowa right now.
Upfield.
Yep. I don't know why Diego's not taking off and running. I'm really befuddled by this. He's just standing in the pocket, getting sacked, getting hit left and right. They've shown the replays. There's all this open space he could have taken off running. He's not doing that. And Iowa right now is controlling every part of this football game.
Yeah, they are. And that's
who
really
all opted out for Vandy? Stowers, was that?
I think Stowers was really the main one.
Yeah. Because Clark was big about, hey, I got 20 more practices with this team. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We got a bowl game to play. And right now, Iowa is just moving the ball up and down the field. But again, the dynamic of Diego Pavia is his legs. And to have him sit in the pocket, oh, man, not good.
And the portal opens Friday, so that will be interesting.
1,300 on 3 yesterday said 1,397 players are in the portal.
Here's a texter, 9330. Is it full portal free agency mode for UT like Ohio State or LSU?
Yes.
Sure, they might go get a quarterback while McIntyre or Brandon develop, but yesterday showed they don't have any depth with high school recruits. Might have to shell out the big bucks.
Yep, that's the problem with Adam Sparks talking to us yesterday. Where do you start? Obviously, you start at the quarterback. Then you got quarterback needs what? Needs receivers, right? In order to be successful, what else does a quarterback need? An offensive line. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And they got a lot of holes. And now recruiting high school kids is non-existent. You'll get 6, 7, maybe 8 guys that come in there, but now you're looking at the portal nonstop. You got Division II guys hopping up. You got NAIA guys hopping up in the portal. So look, these coaches right now are looking at all. And I don't know if there is like a list of guys in the portal you can go and see. I don't know if you can or can't. I don't know. But these coaches know.
Yeah.
They know who's out there. They know who's in the portal.
So Vandy will have about 30 seconds or so to do something.
Iowa's got 30 guys on the field. It looked like he had nowhere to go.
By the way, what the hell is going on in New England? The Stephon Diggs story comes out yesterday where he's got stuff going on, and today Christian Barmore is facing assault and battery charges, a misdemeanor, in something that was filed on December 16th. So that's 2 players in New England that have now got some legal issues.
I don't know. What does Christian Barmore play?
He's a defensive tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, I'd like to see Vrabel's press conference today.
He'd probably be like, I'm not doing one today.
They put out a statement Monday about Diggs, like it's an ongoing legal matter, and that's all we're going to comment on. And then the same thing for this as well.
So Diego completes one. They're trying to run the hurry up. He's rocking a baby. I don't know what that means.
Not me neither as well. If New England wins, do they win the AFC? Or does Denver, if they tie, does Denver get it? I don't know how this all works out. Fascinated by it, though.
That's a great question.
Because if he can get them the number 1 seed, oh, man.
If Denver loses on Sunday and New England wins, they have the number 1 overall seed.
What if they both win? I
believe Denver has the tiebreaker.
Okay.
I'll double check that.
Yeah, they're both 13-3. So, yeah, I think he's right. I think Denver would have the tiebreaker.
And the NFC, it's pretty simple. Seattle wins, they get it. San Francisco wins, they get it.
Yeah, and the Bears are pretty much locked into the 2, I think.
And then they talked to the night, Aikman and Joe Buck, about you want to be the 5th seed, not the 6th seed. Because the 5th seed, you go and play Carolina or Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
The 6th seed, you play Chicago or Philadelphia.
Right. Actually, I could be wrong. I mean, if Chicago loses and Philadelphia wins, then Philadelphia would be the 2 and Chicago would be the 3.
Like it always happens, Chase. It all works itself out, man. It just
sound like Matthew McConaughey.
Well, it works itself out. Gonna
Or
watch
Chris Massaro.
The ball game. Y'all are bitching a week ago, but now everybody's watching the games about what's going on, and y'all be watching tonight. I'll see you in Miami in a few weeks about the ball game. What's going on? Y'all can all suck it because I'm gonna be in Miami.
Buy some lemonade.
We got 2 glass lemonade. First glass is free, 2 glass minimum. Second glass is $5,000. Pay for an upgrade at Murphy Center. I did that one time with our friend Greg Pogue. He's like, "Stop doing that. Stop. They're listening." I'm like, if they're listening to this and getting offended, we need to be off the radio forever. Forever.
There's probably a time where I would be the same way, but now I'm like,
right?
I've learned he's not going to change.
I love chasing Big Joe. It's a great show. I come on as much as I can, except with their belly aching about the damn college football playoff system. You like it, you watch it. You like that? You like that?
Oh, that's good. Clearly, we're just having some fun today.
It's funny.
615-737-1000.
I don't think we laughed yesterday, but we were next to the replay booth yesterday.
Yeah.
And we talked about a job you would not want to have. I mean, they're still replaying something in the football game. I would not want to be responsible for whether a play is upheld or reviewed or whatever. I'm not doing that job.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I don't even know what we're reviewing here.
They showed the touchdown by Iowa about 15 times, but that's already been in there. I was up 14-3.
Yeah. So 22 seconds left in the first half for Vanderbilt.
This is about as bad as the first half versus Texas.
Yeah.
What we're seeing today.
They were checking the first down to see if they could retain their timeout or not.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And they got the first down to retain it.
Gotcha.
You're just the best.
So
man.
2 timeouts, 29 seconds for the Commodores.
You're a little chagrined by this, aren't you?
Yeah.
You thought they'd play better. Look, there he is. Go.
Just keep it, Diego.
Just
keep
run. Look at this big guy.
That was nice.
Look, 20 yards, first down, running
Yep.
the football. What the hell? He jumped over the Gatorade bucket.
Yeah, he did. That was wild.
Right.
On the Iowa sideline.
Yeah.
Or no, it was at the Vandy
Get
side.
some points on the board. Get a field goal. Folks, where else can you get real-time coverage of Vanderbilt football and the Quest Bowl? So I tell you what, man.
Tell you what, we have the ability to do this.
Look at
When
you.
Dr. Crane
Big man.
When Dr. Crane's ready to go and gives me the signal.
Set up the schedule. Set up what's going on.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 19 seconds left. Here is – he's still working. He's doing a good job, though. They're going to run this play. We won't do play-by-play. We'll just kind of watch it for a second. But now Diego's starting to get mobile. Nothing doing there. All right, 13 seconds to go in the first half. Here is coverage from Learfield and the Vanderbilt Sports Network.
Vince is lurching for a first down. They're going to say he's out of bounds back at the 47, 48-yard line with 6 seconds to go.
Yes, Edwards.
See what Vanderbilt does with 6 seconds. One quick play.
You've got a quick out right here. You got to watch the cornerbacks jumping the out. You got to be real careful on this pass. If you
Vanderbilt
can get a
trails.
5-yard out, you got a shot at.
Yes, sir. 14-3. And again, Vanderbilt does have a couple of timeouts. They will take one.
Second charge timeout, Vanderbilt. It will be 30 seconds.
All right, so that confirms that television was correct with the 2 timeouts, not the scoreboard with 1. So 14-3, Vanderbilt. It's been a slog against, we talked about it, an elite Iowa defense.
Absolutely. And here's one thing Vanderbilt can do. You've got 6 seconds. If you do the snap, you still got the middle of the field because you got that timeout, but you've got to get rid of the ball in a hurry, get down, call the timeout.
Again, Brock Taylor has been fantastic throughout the course of his career, set a Vanderbilt record with 5 50-plus yard field goals a season ago, tacked on his 6th this year. No kicker in Vanderbilt history has more from 50-plus than Brock Taylor.
And at the beginning of the season last year, we were worried about the kicker after the Missouri game when he missed a field goal, and he's just been on a tear ever since.
It went from Missouri to Missouri without missing a field goal for Brock. So big play, 3rd down and 4 from the 48. 6 seconds to go as Vanderbilt tries to give Brock a chance at a field goal to end the half. Shotgun for Pavia. Hip left is steady. There's the drop back. Pavia waits. Time is running out. He steps up. He's going to throw deep. He looks for Richardson. It is deflected. It is incomplete. No time left on the clock, and that is going to do it here in the first half.
So your score at the end of the first half, Iowa 14, Vanderbilt 3. And again, that coverage is on 94.9 The Fan, the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield with Andrew Allegretta and crew. Not a good first half for the Commodores, Joe. We'll break it all down, talk about it more. Coming up next, Predators pregame at the top of the hour on 102.5 The Game. Spread. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this New Year's Eve. Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra, a Dr. Crane special back there. See, I saw your story this morning, and you had this playing. So you're in a Frankie mood. I like
I mean,
it.
that's what they play at the New Year's ball, don't they? They drop the ball and they play Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
be
actually
in
right.
New York City tonight, leaving at 3, heading up there for the annual, and then I'll do the Times Square drop, and then I'll hop a plane, charter back to Nashville for the
Nice.
note drop.
Are you? Is this Vince's plane?
It's Keith Urban's.
Keith Urban's.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll fly up this afternoon, and then we'll watch the Times Square ball drop, and then we'll head back to the
Tell
airport.
Keith to call me.
Get
I
back.
got an idea. I want to run by him.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure. I got to
that'd be
talk to
great.
him in a little bit with all that's going on. So
Nice.
we'll see. Yeah.
So Dan Lanning has some interesting comments, which I gotta say I probably agree with.
Well, according to ESPN.com, Oregon coach Dan Lanning reiterated his desire to see the college football season end January the 1st every year. I'm a fan of this. Not only to fix the sports calendar, but also to decrease the long layoff between games for playoff teams with a bye. During a news conference today before the college football playoff game tomorrow, Lanning was asked about what changes could be made to alleviate issues that have affected multiple teams in the playoffs, including coordinators taking head coaching jobs in the transfer portal opening Friday. Every playoff game should be played every single weekend until you finish the season. Even if it means we start a week or eliminate a bye, the season ends January the 1st. Then the portal opens. The coaches that have to move on to their next opportunities get to move to their next opportunities. He's lost his offensive coordinator. Defensive coordinator is gone. And Ohio State lost their offensive coordinator. He's gone to USF. Our national championship game is January 19th. That's really hard to envision as a coach that's going out and trying to join a new program and start a staff. Amen. I'm with him on this.
100%. I'm and look, I'll say it doesn't necessarily have to be January 1st, but find a date just like the NFL where it's like previous season ends, new season begins.
Yeah, I get that. Also, your conference, you win the conference by your regular season play. If you got co-champions, so be it.
Yeah.
Move the season back to August 19th or 20th, whatever it is. Start then, and then move it. He's right. The FCS does it.
Yeah.
You could throw the ball games.
I still am kind of a traditionalist and start Labor Day. Get rid of this week 0 BS and just start Labor Day weekend. But to your point, if you're going to expand and all that, then you gotta.
So next year, Labor Day is September the 6th.
Right. It's later.
Because it's the last Monday you could start that way. So you're missing that weekend before and the weekend before that. Why not start August 24th?
That's
look,
fair.
Coaches will love it because you got your guys on campus. Get your guys together. You're practicing. You start August 24th, and you got 2-week bump, 24th, 31st, 6th. You're already 3 games in. And this whole, well, you're not going to compete. You compete with the NFL every day. You compete with the NFL every day. Don't worry about it.
Those days are gone because now the NFL's like, we're going to put regular season games up against the playoff. They don't care.
We might play one game outside the parking lot of the college football game that's going on. We don't care. But he's right. And I think once it ends, January 19th, man. So we got another. I love college football. That's another 3 weeks of going down with everything. Eliminate the conference championship games and just play.
But I agree that there should be a date where a coach can't leave, a player can't leave. Like, you got to finish out with your school, and I don't care how many, like the Lane Kiffin to LSU rumors could be out there, and that's fine, but he's under contract until January 2nd or whatever.
I'll give you that.
And then have the Wild West.
You figured out a way to keep a coach there and coach through.
Yeah, they could do that. They just don't want to.
It's just bad. And it's really, look, the body language of Heupel yesterday and that football team, because of the opt-outs and the portal and the guys not playing, they didn't want to be there.
Right.
They did not want to be there at all.
And this is all the NCAA's fault because they just kind of stood there like, whatever.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think the NCAA wants it to go. This is just me, and I know nothing about anything, but I think the NCAA wants to watch this burn, right? So when it burns, who steps in? The government.
Yeah, which that doesn't need to happen.
Exactly. But I think that's what they want to happen.
But I think
force all these rules and laws, and then boom.
I think probably what'll happen before that is you'll have separation. You'll have the Power 5 or whatever will go off and do their own thing. I mean, if you have 60-something schools that are basically like flip off the NCAA and say, see ya, what are they going to do about it?
Nothing.
They can't. There's nothing, because if I'm ESPN or if I'm CBS or NBC or any of these networks, I'm going to be like, hey, whatever you guys want to do, we're with you.
Yeah, let's hear the money go. Hey, look, I still talk about it. I like throwing the group of five a bone. I understand that, but in this new world, they're not going to do that.
They don't need to be. Yeah,
they're not going to do that. And look, we've talked about this. We got to expand it to 16. Well, we told you, teams 8 through 16 aren't winning the national championship. It's a cute story. They might have an upset, but they're not going to go all the way and win the national championship.
I can sit here and we can argue about Notre Dame handled it wrong and all of that, and they did. And they'll regret that in the long run of how that looked. But I think we all know they should be in the playoff. And that's probably how it should have worked out. Vanderbilt, there was an argument, but they're losing to Iowa right now. So,
but
whatever.
It's not the luster of the playoff game.
But
it's like a bowl game.
Right. So my point being, as cool of a story as it was for JMU and Tulane, they didn't belong there. And it was proven pretty quickly that they didn't belong there.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy. So we'll see how it goes in 26. And again, you put 16 in, teams 14 through 18 are yelping about, wow, all this is going on. It's never going to end. But the more teams you add, it doesn't make it any better at all. Just doesn't.
Coming up next, we'll wrap it up, tell you what day it is, and celebrity birthdays. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game here on this New Year's Eve on Wednesday. Hope you have a fun, happy, safe New Year's celebration, and we'll see you in 2026. Predators pregame coming up here in just a few minutes. I'll have that for you. Also be joined by Brady Shea, Pete Weber, and much more as the Predators are in Vegas to take on the Golden Knights. So looking forward to that. But we've had a blast here in 2025 and can't wait for 2026.
Cannot wait at all for 26. Looking forward to it.
It will be good. With that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays.
All right, another short list to end out the year. No Interruptions Day is today. Shows a picture of a wonderful, what is that, a sloth or a seal? I don't know, something like that.
Does it show Brad Hopkins?
No comment. One Voice Day is today. Universal Hour of Peace Day, World Peace Meditation Day, and Unlucky Day. Oh, there's two of these. Okay, National Champagne Day, obviously for New Year's Eve. Make Up Your Mind Day, and then there's one that shows a picture of fireworks. I don't want to say the word because I feel like I'm going to mispronounce it. And
Come
lose
on,
my
buddy,
job,
we love
so.
you.
Hogmanya Day. I don't know.
Pause.
I love it.
Hogmanay.
Pause.
I've no look. I'm the dumbest person you know, so I go with whatever you say.
I don't know.
So
That's all I
do
got.
know. I do know.
That's all I got.
All right, time for celebrity birthdays. Our last one of the year, man. This is one. Appreciate everybody watching, tuning in for this monumental moment as we head into 2026. All right, here we go. Dr. Craig, you get to go first. How old is Alex Ferguson, considered the greatest soccer manager of all time? He managed Manchester United for a bunch of years.
Sir Alex Ferguson is 81.
79.
84. Chaser, how old is former Major League Baseball player Rick Aguilera?
58.
63.
64. Dr. Crane's on 1-0. Dr. Crane, Brent Barry, one of Rick Barry's 74 sons who played basketball.
43.
53.
54. We're tied at 1. Chaser, Tony Kanaan.
Ooh, TK. I love Tony Kanaan.
TK. He calls you CM.
51.
50.
51 exactly. Dr. Crane, former Auburn quarterback, Redskin quarterback, Raiders quarterback, Jason Campbell.
42.
Auburn?
Yes.
Right? Let's see. So that would have been 44.
44 exactly. 5-1. Chaser, you're up now. Oh, you got to get this one. Ryan Blaney.
Blaney is 34.
32.
32 exactly.
Okay.
5-3. This is good. Dr. Crane. Gabby Douglas, the outstanding gymnast.
39.
35.
30. Chaser. Hannibal Lecter, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Better get it right or he'll come eat you.
92.
94.
88. You both are dead. Dr. Crane. Sir Ben Kingsley.
80.
81.
82. Chase up 6-3. All right. We're going to switch things for a second. Dr. Crane. How old is Lilith from Cheers? Baby Newworth, who is Dr. Crane's wife.
72.
68.
67. Chase up 7-3. Chase Singer Psy, PSY. I have no idea who that is, but I know that she's kind of popular. Psy.
Isn't she like 21? I'll say
right.
21.
23.
48.
Okay.
Good job. All right,
Cool.
rapid fire. Here we go. Dr. Crane, guitar player Andy Summers of the Police.
59.
73.
83. Chaser, actor Tim Matheson. He was in Fletch, Animal House, and The Brady Bunch, and a bunch of movies.
He was on the West Wing.
The West Wing. That's right. He was the VP.
Tim Matheson. 77.
76.
78.
He's Otter, right?
Chase,
In Animal
yeah,
House.
8-3. Dr. Crane, how old is lead guitar player Scott Ian of Anthrax?
77.
52.
62. Chaser, how old is singer actor Joe McIntyre of the New Kids on the Block?
55.
53.
53 exactly. It is 8-5. We got a few left here. Dr. Crane, Drew Taggart of the Chainsmokers. There's only two of those guys. Drew Taggart of the Chainsmokers.
36.
37.
36 exactly. It's 8-7. Come down to our last birthday of the year. Man, this is good stuff right here. Oh, I hate saying the word stuff. This is good. All right, here we go. We find somebody that's in the middle of all this.
There is a big one that you haven't said.
I just go by my list, man. It doesn't work now. Do you know that?
I think I know the answer,
Well,
but
that's
I know
not
it's his
who is it?
birthday. Eminem. Today is
Oh.
Eminem's birthday.
He doesn't make any of these lists. He's not on a single list. I've got 3 lists here. He's not on a single one of them. Do I need to get new lists?
Maybe.
Hold on. We see what we got here coming up here.
I will let Dr. Crane. I think I know the answer, but I'll let him go first. And if he gets it, he gets it.
47.
I believe Eminem is 60.
About the rapper.
Yeah.
You know he's not 60. What are you doing here? You
Look
he's
it
not-
up.
You know he's not 60.
He's old, man.
Are we talking about the guy who created the candy bar? or
No,
what?
the rapper.
All right, hold on. It's not. He's on none of my lists. I'm not. I'm telling you, man.
Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know.
We're gonna. Oh, this is good. We got drama at the last second.
Oh,
He's
it's
born-
October.
He's born October 17th. Get out of here, man.
And he's 53.
My lists are never wrong. All right, hold on, Dr. Crane. We got a second here. Hold on. Find somebody that we got.
Okay, I
going
thought
here.
it was today.
We got
Who
that
am I
one.
thinking of?
What are you? I don't know, man. All right, the guy that did. I don't. Why is this picture of the? Psy was the guy that did Gangnam Style. Is that who that is?
Oh, yeah. Whoop them Gangnam Style.
All right, here we go. Actress Hunter Schafer, set to appear in Big Star and Blade Runner next year. Actress Hunter Schafer. Chase, you go. You're up 8-7.
43.
Dr. Crane.
33.
She's 27. What a battle, though. Chaser wins 8-7. Way not to quit, Dr. Crane.
That was a fun battle.
Well
that was a
done.
fun. Dr. Crane, I look forward to our competitions in 2026.
Maybe I'd turn it around. I don't know. We'll see.
I bet you will.
Maybe you won't be thrown off because somebody says it's Marshall Mathers'
I know, I'm
birthday
sorry.
for mid-October.
That is
Well played, though, by
yeah,
Chaser,
that's
right? It was
that's
a
my bad.
psych op he threw at you, and you're like, what's happening here?
It's a screen right in front of the net. That's exactly what it was.
Oh,
With your head.
man. Yeah.
But again, just want to not only on behalf of this show, but the radio station as a whole, just thank you all for listening and making this a great year. We know 2026 will be even better, but we had a lot of milestones and fun things happen in 2025, and we couldn't do it without all of y'all. So we love being local. That is something that we pride ourselves in, both as a station and obviously this show, but just it doesn't happen without Nashville. So thank you very much.
Amen. And we'll continue doubling down on a mental health message in 26. We say all the time, and we mean this, and I'm just so grateful for everybody who's reached out to us and that's gotten help, is talking to a therapist. Look, I tell you all the time that our world is truly a better place because you are here. Invite Chase, Dr. Crane, and myself to your comeback story, to your success story. We want to be there. We can't celebrate our success unless we celebrate your success. We love you. Please keep reaching out to us. Again, we love you. More importantly, more than anything else in this world, as you head into 26, know that God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. Stick around, though. Predators pregame against the Golden Knights. That is coming up next here on 102.5 The Game.